Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Bozmos2, where we are playing Chaco. This is turn 41. Let's jump into things. Okay, so we've got a Throne of Fortune captured and Throne of Pestilence captured. We'll check those out here in just a second. We're going to do some Perobins. Nothing, 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 nothing. A Dire Portent goes up. Fires of Fickle Elements. This Eternal Fire? Sun. We'll double check. Probing found nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing with our site searching, and then a Proclamation from Lay, Prophet of Bubbles, number 4. Okay, we have a battle in Midria. Attack with our Monketsina into just a little bit of PD. He gets a consort with his PD? That's pretty strong. Yeah, this guy is dangerous. Let's get dangerous. Okay, able to take them down, though. Let's see how we do against the consort. Alright. Fortunately, we've got Boots of Quickness on. We get 2 Swift attacks in there, and easy kill. We witness a battle between Marverni and Lemuria in Talito. Not much of a front line left for these Sequani Stargazers, but I don't think it's going to be needed. Wow. so many attacks. Okay, Starfire's significantly less good. when they're fighting not undead, they don't do that great, honestly. That's pretty funny. I guess technically these were some of them were undead. Yeah, they were undead. I'm trying to get in the habit of using hotkeys. We attacked in. Okay, we've got 2 fort battles. We attack in Bergamum. Not anticipating there really being much of anything. Sorry for the lag, by the way. I'm doing some rendering right now, and unfortunately, I've got it. It's slowing down the playback, but I've got to get the renders done, and I've got to get this recording done. We are attacking against nothing real. Do some shoot stins, do some communioning up. Our ants going in strong. Easy peasy. And speed on through. Get the mind burns. It's weird, right? Because actually, so you can't see the mind burns very well. They're happening, but the animation happens under the wall. So kind of a little, you can occasionally see like the flashes of light. See, you saw the little light pulse there? Those are mind burns going off. All right, sweet. We won. How many people did we lose? We lost 2 Chacoan archers. Not bad. And that was just to their crossbowmen. Cool. We attacked in the Verdant Steppe. See how this goes? Alright, we've got a bunch of Monketsinas here, and we're up against, again, nothing. Go ahead and charge forward, and very quickly... chase him down! Chase him down! Get him! Lost 3 Chacoan archers and 1 heavy infantry there. Okay. We gained defense, 15 defense into Miglia. Sweet. 2 worldwide events. 1 is the Throne of Pestilence happening. Great. 2 is the Throne of Luck happening. That's cool. I like that. Scout 12 got caught in End. That is unfortunate. And then we found a Scout of Dom Daniel. Killed that. Chacoan Star Priest 39 died, and then holy shit, this is like the round of deaths, right? Johnny's Revenge, God of Baratos, gone. Never Changes, god of Phlegra, gone. Idol of Rags, god of Shambhala, gone. Troll Mama, goddess of Finiscandia, gone. El Chupacabra, god of Old Nahuala, gone. Now, most of these, I will say, we've looked at previously. Most of these were already set to, like, AI. I think Nahuala and Finiscandia were already set to AI. I think Phlegra might have already. I'm not sure, though. I think a couple of these actually did last stands down to the very finals, but yeah. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, wow, I just skipped a bunch. I said 13, 14, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20-ish. I probably miscounted there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Looks like 20. So 20 out of the 74. So we're getting there, getting to that halfway point. Let's check the Thrones of Ascension real quick. We had the Throne of Pestilence, right? That's this one. It is a tier 1. Spreads Dominion 1, increases death, gives your Dominion death +1, and produces death gems. Who took that? Jeff Peck, 3rd bird of the yard. That's... Great Errata. I have no idea. Do they do death? Is that a thing for them? Sacred Ancestor Spirits. I don't fucking know. I know Errata is supposed to be pretty cool, but I have had 0 experience with them. Interesting. Alright, anyways, moving on. What was the other one? The other one was Throne of Fortune. Didn't we already see the Throne of Fortune? Did that just change hands? Throne of Fortune. That is a tier 2, increases luck, Dominion, spread 2, luck +1 on Dominion, and 2 Astral Pearls. That's pretty good. Alright, so, yay! We have taken Verdant Steppe, we have taken Bergamum, End is here. This says 430 units, but we know that actually is not true. This is only 195 units here. So End's power is almost broken. They have very little left, about 200 units on their capital, somewhere around 90-ish in Sitha. They're being sieged down in Ashington by Ermor, and that's that. We're basically gonna walk away at this point. We are pulling back with Mong 4. We're gonna try to make sure that we continue to control the land that we control. See how that goes. We are doing a lot of kind of prepping, I guess. You know what we should put? Defense in these locations because of our bad... Well, actually, we have good luck right there. So we're researching in a couple of these locations, giving us a pretty massive boost because of the magic here. That's not going to last for very long. We are putting down temples in Verdant Steppe, putting down a temple in Bergamum. So our Dominion will probably spread here relatively shortly. I'd love to keep the Dominion here as it is, but especially with Ermor moving in, we have to make sure that our Dominion isn't getting pushed by Ermor. So we can't have death scales. Our only real shot of growth is kind of like our only positive thing. So we can't let that fall. We're doing a bunch of daisy-chained movement of Kosharis out of Vongar. We're continuing to recruit Kosharis. We're going to have Kosharis in almost every location in the very near future, which is good for us. Probably just, another 2 or 3 turns, and then we'll have Kosharis everywhere. We want to do that both for the unrest reduction and the patrol bonus. It just helps fish out scouts and things like that and keep our lands, our unrest low. which keeps our income relatively high. We are moving the army in Verdant Steppes, the majority of the army, back towards High Peaks. So they're heading to Smacia this turn, and then we actually have Wuya 5 that's heading straight to High Peaks, and we might just jump on Pestina. There was no battle in Old Man this turn, meaning I'm assuming that the fort didn't get broken, but I would assume that it's going to be broken this turn, meaning that next turn, so I'm assuming he's gonna attack. Next turn we'll see a battle and him taking the fort. Then it would be one turn, assuming he goes that direction, which I have no idea why he wouldn't. Right, so that'd be 42 on the attack, 43 on here, 44 to get here. So if we are 41, we could go 42, 43, 44. So we would not make it there in time. So the only way I think we really take Pestina, if we want to like fight for this, is to send a Wuya or something like that, some advance party to try to jump onto it. We have a little army that's building here in High Peaks, and we might actually do that. We might send a Wuya in with a little army and be like, hey, yo, I'm taking this, right? I don't know if Kangobia is then going to be like, okay, well, let's fight, motherfucker, right? If that's the case, I've got a pretty big army incoming, but I don't know if it's a big enough army, and I'm not sure if that's even a fight that I would want to take. But looking at the area around me, I have no interest in fighting Ermor. Fucking Atlantis is shit. I don't want to fight Atlantis because it's not a good fight for me. It just ends up in a scenario where if things go well for me, I take all of the land and then I get raided for eternity from this fucking underwater piece of shit that I can't do anything about, right? So that's a super unfun fight that I don't want to do. Again, I might end up going to Ermor and being like, hey, look, do you want to kill Atlantis? Because if you're willing to kill Atlantis with me, you can have all the underwater shit. I'm not interested in it. I'll take some land stuff and just be happy to see them dead. And then there's basically Facia. That's the only other real person that I have. I could jump over to maybe like, you know, Satisland, right? And then maybe go start fighting for... I mean, if I do well in Satis, then maybe I go start fighting in Marverni. I don't know. That's an option. That's on the this could happen scenario, but I don't know that that's a situation that works out well for us, honestly. So the immediate move is towards Pestina, and we'll see how that goes. Other than that, we are moving a mage to Temiglia to put a lab down here so that we can start recruiting crystal sorceresses. We're going to have to be careful with recruiting too many crystal sorceresses there. But we're doing pretty good on income and everything like that. This is misleading, though. We have to be careful about this because keep in mind, right, our scales are slightly affected by the boosts to order that we've had previously. And now that's going to go away eventually, and we've got to worry about that. We've got a very small amount of arcane probings finishing up our lands. I think, honestly, it's just Midria, Verdant Steppe, and Bergamum that are left. We're only sitting at 13, so we did not hit our plus 15 that we were wanting. I mean, technically, I guess we could in Verdant Steppe and Midria, but we haven't yet. We did pick up a Farm of Plenty and a Lava Lake in Bergamum, so that's pretty cool. Research-wise, we are going to finish up construction for this turn. That's pretty good for us. That's going to get us Dwarven Hammers. That's going to get us things like Boots in the Messenger, I believe. We can then start doing Amulets of Anti-Magic. We can do a lot of things. I think ultimately we're going to do Construction 4, try to pop Conjuration 4 and Thaumaturgy 4, and then probably rush up. I say rush. There's not really any rush. this build, this nation, we're not rushing anything. But try to make our way up to construction 6 again for the concept of like lightless lanterns and hoping that we can stabilize. That would probably take us another to do that. We're gonna finish construction 4 this turn. Probably be able to finish conjuration for the following turn. 2 more turns for thaumaturgy for probably. And then making our way up to construction 6. That would probably take 1, 2, 3, and then probably 4, 5, 6, 7. If we're talking like 10 to 12 turns before we're actually at construction 6, and that's pretty abysmal, honestly. That's gonna be like, my God. That's going to be like turn 50 to 55, depending on what happens to us in between. I have no idea if we're actually going to make that. We might not even survive that long. Who knows? We are continuing to site search with Yona. We want to try to get all of these areas, see if we can get lucky on some earth or some fire or some nature. Gonna see what fucking options we have here. We got another Jade Sorcerer, another water random. So we have 2 water 2s. That's pretty good. That could be useful to us. We'll see how it goes. That's part of the reason why we're going. It's not the only reason we're going Conjuration 4, but it's one of the reasons why we're going Conjuration 4. Conjuration 4 gets us Voice of Apsu, so we can start spamming that out. And see if we can't get some additional water in here. I'm just kind of like clutching at straws, hoping we can find something. But we also get other things. One of the important things being Light of the Northern Star. That's very important for us. Atasayas are interesting, but I don't think we're super big into them. We'll probably summon a couple just to say whatever. Strength of Gaia is a pretty big option. So we're, like I said, we're getting a couple things from Conjuration 4, but one of the big reasons why we're going for it right now is Voice of Apsu, and then of course one of the reasons why we're going for Thaumaturgy 4 is for Auspex, Gnome Lore to a lesser extent, but pretty much Auspex got an Air 2 now. We want to just spam that out and see if we can find some Air Gems and get lucky. But that also gets us more of the way towards Soulslay. Having Soulslay eventually is going to be a pretty big deal for us, and you know, that is what it is. There's other stuff in here that we can make use of too. Yeah, anyways, that's the general feel of things. We'll have another Wuya next turn. We're doing pretty good about popping out Wuyas. We're doing a whole lot of Katsinas, 5 Katsinas a turn. That's pretty great. Putting together another army there as rapidly as we can. Continuing to recruit Star Priests everywhere that we can. Except for some Kusharis there. And yeah, that's about it for the turn. Global Enchantment. Eternal Pyre did go up. Yes, that is what... Ooh. Eternal Pyre went up from Kangobia. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not exactly... I don't know that I'm super excited about the idea of fighting Kangobia. Or being near Kangobia. Oy. But, I mean, so I say that, but at the same time, right, like... No, I'm not... Those spiders are actually kind of scary. I think those spiders are kind of bullshit, honestly. I guess they have to do a point of damage, so probably not the easiest thing, but definitely happen. Anyways, I don't know, right? Like if I were to look at this big army versus like our army here in Verdant Steppe, I'm not sure we lose that. So many spiders, though. We just get so surrounded. I'm not sure we would lose it in the near future, but I think we lose it right now. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we won't. Anyways, that is going to be the end of this turn. I need to go to bed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.